My name is Dozer, and I know what you're thinking. This is a little different than the usual videos you've been seeing me do for the last, I don't know, 35, 36, 36-ish videos. But I decided just for today to switch it up a little bit. I'm still going to be playing Dead by Daylight. I have several videos pre-recorded already for you guys to view. I just need to, edit them slightly and yeah, stuff like that. But today we are going to be playing one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh builds, Lunalight. I don't know if there's new cards for it. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a minute, so we're just going to do some casual matches. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Usually this is pretty instantaneous. There we go. Alright. Hopefully we get some good matches in. And I don't just brick completely on first hand. Now, when it comes to my build, I'd say it falls kind of middle tier-ish. Like, I don't know, it's not too simplistic, but it's also, like, not too broken. Which is why I like it. And this is a bit of a rough start here. Why? Okay. I have a bit of an idea of what my first turn is going to be. And if all else failed, I do have Branded Fusion. Now, the key thing of what we're going to want to get on the field is either Leo Dancer or Sabree Dancer. Those are the two bosses of this deck. Now, in a perfect world, we would want to get both Leo Dancer and Sabree Dancer on the field at the same time. That is not a great start. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright. This is probably my best play here. I'm going to summon Emerald Bird. Hopefully, there's nothing in response to this. Send this to my graveyard. Let's see. Alright. You're about to see the improvising of this deck. And you can see over there how little this deck is actually used. Go. But this has great searching potential. Let's see. Someone grab this. Don't send that. And I think what I'm going to want to do now is I am going to Branded Fusion here. Let's see. Now, with Lunalight, one of the unique things with this build is you actually benefit a lot for having a lot of your monsters in the graveyard. Let's see. It's been a little bit, so let me just quickly read this over. Okay. Now, hopefully this isn't Mirror Force. If it is, then, we have things we can do around this, so... Okay, and no miracles. Perhaps this player just bricked. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in their next turn. Now, I know this isn't the best looking board we could have, and I could have went into one of my fusion monsters. But I want to keep Emerald Bird on the field to kind of give him like something that he can potentially attack over, like, you know, really easily. So he's more likely to put something into attack position, so I don't have something on the field. What's this? Mature Chronicle. Each time a monster is special summoned, that is a new battle monster. Okay. Okay. Remove one of these. This is a pretty scary bit. This is a pretty scary deck. I'm not gonna lie. Like, but I think he mostly bricked. Definitely gonna want to get rid of this early on. I don't want him like popping off too much. Okay. Starting to think I maybe should have waited to use Mirror Jade, but it's fine. Super colonization. Yeah, no, I definitely should have waited. If I remember correctly, these things can't really be destroyed by battle. Okay, perfect. He like used one of like my cards. Now I know usually that's bad, but like I said, more things I have in the graveyard, the better. Now this thing is scary. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna add this. Just to put another body on the field. He's probably gonna destroy it anyways. But it's better than, like, you know, but it's better to have a little bit extra on the field. Especially for now, because it keeps him more worried about the monsters on the field than the Lunalight thing in the back. Yep. That thing is going to, but luckily enough, that should destroy his monster after his turn. Can it be destroyed by battle or card effect? Okay, that might counter Mirror Jade's secondary effect too. Oh no, we'll see. Let's see if this works. Okay, yeah, no, I can't really destroy fields. Lunalight. Let's see, can't really attack it. Once per turn. Wait a minute, so if it's only once per turn, then I could potentially... Alright, I think I have an idea. So it says he can only do that, like, attack thing once per turn. So, we'll probably take 800 damage here. But... it's going to be a big payoff here in a moment. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to summon this. Yeah, no, I messed up. I meant to like put the wrong thing for the graveyard, but you know what? It's still fine. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Now that I'm understanding this card, like I think I do. There we go. Do this. That way his... Well, just to make sure, though, I'm going to attack with this one to make sure. Okay, yeah, no. Like, yeah, I don't think there's anything we can really do about that. That card's, like, you know, like, and this is a perfect example of how, like, you know, like, balanced my deck is. Like, you know, one card like that can completely just get around my whole thing, you know, because, I have nothing to really... Oh, wait, I did have an out. Shoot, I just remembered, like, sometime while I was gone, they, nerfed one... They got rid of, like, you know, one of my, cards that I used, called Babushka. And I replaced it, obviously, with a different Xyz monster, that could have actually got us out of that. I'm so used to not having that card that I've not used for being an option. But then again, that would have only really evaded it for like a turn. But then again, like that probably would have been game if I did do that. Oh well, you live and you learn, you know? Now this right here is actually a really good opening hand. This is what you want to see. Okay, what's this? Token support. You contribute any number of tokens to a monster you control. Okay. Yellow Martian. Okay. I have a good idea here what I want to do. Bait out any potential negates. Yep. Wanted to make sure I knew exactly what, like, you know, he was hiding there. Sheep tokens, that's okay, right? Okay. Now it's time to, like, you know, like, show the full potential of the Lunalight. Grab this. To then allow me to grab this right here. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of a setup here. Let's see. Set maps, brave. This will allow us to go into one of my favorite cards, Sabri Dancer. see. You know what? Sure, why not? Just make sure everything goes according to plan. I'm gonna grab these two. And this was the new monster to the build. I know this was a lot of setup. But the setup was worth it. Okay, perfect. Increase this. And this will continue to keep getting stronger and stronger, like, you know, like, as the game goes on. Same with Sabrina Dancer, as each Lunalight card that I send to my graveyard boosts the power of this card. This card cannot be targeted by any card effects or monster effects. The only issue is this one can, I think. Yeah, no, this one, like, you know, like, while it can't banish the monsters, it's also very susceptible to being targeted, which isn't amazing. But still. Jeepers. Discard a special summon, you can target one Earth monster. Okay, interesting. Link Kariba. Okay, interesting. Very curious right now what this is going to kind of turn into. Okay, interesting. I've never seen this deck before, so I'm very curious to see, like, you know, like, what's this going to be. There's a lot of cards set up. Now, if he somehow manages to barely attack over Sabrina Dancer, that will, like, you know, like, activate our own trump card into Leo Dancer when we summon into it after, you know, after it's been destroyed, so long as we don't get TKO'd here. Okay, 2800. That puts him just over the spider, which is unfortunate. But that also, like, you know, like, strengthens our Sabrina Dancer by quite a bit. So, right now we're still in a pretty good spot. We still have our trump card sitting in our back pocket. Let me actually read up on this a little bit. Pro-like monsters you control are unaffected by monster effects. So your opponent controls can attack this card. Let's see. Turn, discard one card, split gave the effect of all face-up cards with opponent counter. Link Kariba. You can treat this card, change that attack monster card to 0 until the end of this turn. That actually gives me an idea. Now then, I know Link Kariba is there, and it's going to make my attack 0. But, thanks to, like, you know, like, my card right there, his monster cards should be negated. but just in case, it's actually much more effective I attack with this, just in case. And now, that being said, I'm going to attack with this, which then will allow me to destroy all monsters he has that were special summoned, and attack him again for near gain. So, this is the combination of, like, yep, Leo and Sabri Dancer. So, that's going to be the last, like, duel I'm going to do today. I don't want these videos to be too long. Like, but to explain what could have been, if he would have, even if he did destroy, like, the Sabri Dancer, like, with the linked Karibo, the fact that it was sent to the graveyard would have boosted the attack power of Leo Dancer by 3,000.